Hi, my dear students, welcome. How are you? Hope you all are safe and good. Yes, today we are energetically going to start our next unit. Unit 13 Structural Organization of Animals. Part 1. In this lesson, we are going to understand and about structure of invertebrate. For example, leech. Invertebrate means animals without a backbone or spinal column. And vertebrate, for example, rabbit. Okay. So vertebrate means are members of the subphylum Vertebrata within the phylum Chordata, specifically those chordates with backbone or spinal column. Therefore, let's see the morphology and anatomy of leech and rabbit. Okay. Dear children, take your new science to book, listen to each to every line. Mark the question and answer also. Unit 13 Structural Organization of Animals. Page number 187. Leech and rabbit. Introduction. The variety in nature and habits of animals in the biosphere are quite amazing and interesting. What we see around us may be just few, but there are innumerable species living in this world. You have learnt in lower classes about the classification of animal kingdom. We will recall here that kingdom Animalia is divided into two groups, invertebrates and chordates. There occurs a great diversity in the habitat, structural organization, and mode of reproduction between the animals existing on earth. In this chapter, you will understand the structural morphology and anatomy of an invertebrate, for example, leech, and a vertebrate, for example, rabbit. The variety in nature and habits of animals in the biosphere are quite amazing and interesting. Dear children, the variety, which means different types of nature and habits which mean pattern of working of animals in biosphere, a earth surface in which plants and animals can live. Biosphere, a earth surface in which plant and animals can live. Or quiet which means completely amazing and interesting. Dear children, the variety are different types of nature and habits of animals in biosphere are quite or completely amazing and interesting. What are the things we see around us in very few? Okay. But there are so many things we didn't knew, isn't it? There are innumerable or uncountable species. There are innumerable or uncountable species living beings are in this world. So, in lower classes, we learned classification of animal kingdom. The lower classes, we learned classification of animal kingdom. Dear Kingdom Animalia. Kingdom Animalia has two groups. What are they? Invertebrate and vertebrate. Invertebrate, no vertebral column or backbone. Already said to you, no vertebral column or backbone. That is called invertebrate. Vertebrate or chordate. Chordates include has vertebral column. Chordates, which means include vertebrate. Vertebrates chordate include has vertebral column. There are many great diversity or uniqueness in habit. Habit, which means character. Habitat, which means living area. Structural organization, and finally reproduction between the animals. Yes, my dear, in this chapter we study about structural morphology. Morphology, which means outward pattern of an organism like hand, leg, etc., etc. And anatomy, which means internal structure of an organism. Okay, so therefore we will study about morphology and anatomy of invertebrate. Invertebrate, for example, leech. Leech na enappa? Attapuchi. Okay, like earthworm. Okay, and vertebrate, for example, rabbit. Vertebrate or chordate, that is rabbit. Already you know very well. The scientific name of the Indian cattle leech is Hirudinaria granulosa, which belongs to phylum Annelida. Annelids are metamerically segmented worms with well-developed organ system. The scientific name of the common rabbit is Oryctolagus cuniculus. It is represents phylum Chordata and class Mammalia. Mammals occupy the highest group in the animal kingdom and show advancement over the other group of animals. They are warm-blooded and possess covering of hair on the body. Mammary gland in females is the most striking feature of a mammal. Let us now study about the morphology of leech and rabbit in detail. Dear children, the scientific name of Indian cattle leech is Hirudinaria. 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 Hirudinaria granulosa. Granulosa belongs to phylum Annelida. Very, very important 1 mark. Phylum Annelida. Commonly, annelids are metamerically or linear series. Metamerically or linear series. Linear series of segmented worms with well-developed organ system. Metamerically, linear series lines. Segment, which means கட்டங்கட்டமாக இருக்கும். Okay, these are segments. So, the scientific name of rabbit, Oryctolagus cuniculus. The scientific name of rabbit, Oryctolagus cuniculus. Phylum Chordata, class Mammalia. Mammalia, which means feeder, paluti. Okay. So, in the animal kingdom, mammals occupy high group. In the animals kingdom, mammals occupy high groups because most of the animals are feeders. Most of the animals are feeders, produces more species through reproduction. Can you understand, my dears? Mammals occupy high groups because most of the animals are feeders. Already said you, which means palutigal, produces more species through reproduction. Each and every group show advancement over other group of animals. Each and every group shows advancement over other group of animals. They are warm blooded, which means blood temperature of animal does not change it temperature of the surrounding changes. Warm blooded, which means blood temperature. Warm blooded, which means blood temperature of animals does not change if temperature of the surrounding changes, and possess or have covering of hair on the body. The possess, which means hair on the body. Okay, have covering of hair. Mammary glands is the striking feature, stopping character of a mammals in females. Striking feature, stopping character of a mammals in females. Let's study about morphology of leech and rabbit in detail. Okay. Indian cattle leech, Hirudinaria granulosa. Dear children, this is 2 mark question, a very important question. Write the taxonomic position of leech. Write the taxonomic position of leech. Okay. Phylum Annelida, class Hirudinae, order Gnathoptelida, genus Hirudinaria, species granulosa. This is very, very important 2 mark question pa. Study well. Okay. Habit and habitat. Hirudinaria granulosa, Indian cattle leech, is found in India, Bangladesh, Pakistan, Myanmar and Sri Lanka. It lives in freshwater pond, lake, swamps and slow streams. They are ectoparasitic and feed on the blood of fishes, frogs, cattle and human. It is sanguivorous, blood sucking in nature. Dear children, habit and habitat. This is 2 mark question. Habit and habitat. Hirudinaria granulosa. It is found in India, Bangladesh, Pakistan, Myanmar and Sri Lanka. It lives or have in freshwater ponds, lakes, swamps or seawater. Swamps, which mean seawater. Slow streams or small rivers. Slow streams or small rivers. They are ectoparasitic. Ectoparasitic, which means an animal or insect lives on the or in the skin of other insect or living being. Ectoparasitic, which means an animal or insect living animal or insect. Animal in the lives in the skin of other insect living being. Dear children, ectoparasitic, which means an animal or insect lives in the skin of other insect living being. feed the blood of fish, frog, cattle and human. Dead human in water, like fisherman at all dead in sea. When it is rain or in difficult situation that time. Okay. It is sanguivorous. Sanguivorous, which means blood sucking in nature. Dear children, feed the blood of fish, frog, cattle and human, like a fisherman at all dead in sea. When it rains or in difficult situation, that time only. Okay. So அப்போ இந்த லீச் வந்து ஏதாவது இன்செக்ட், ஃபிஷ்ஷு, ஃப்ராகு இல்லைன்னா டெட் ஹியூமன்ஸோட ஸ்கின்ல ஒட்டிக்கும். அண்ட் இட் இஸ் கால் எக்டோபாராசிட்டிக். ஓகே. அப்படி ஒட்டி சக்குனா உரியக்கூடியது. சக் த பிளட் ஃப்ரம் தட் லிவிங் பீயிங். ஓகே. ஹென்ஸ் இட் இஸ் கால் சாங்கிவோரஸ். பிளட் சக்கிங் அப்படின்னா இரத்தத்தை உறிஞ்சுதல். தட் இஸ் கால் சாங்கிவோரஸ். எக்ஸ்டர்னல் மார்ஃபாலஜி, shape and size. The body of a leech is soft, vermiform, elongated and segmented. It becomes ribbon-shaped when extended and almost cylindrical when contracted. Leeches may grow to a length of 35 cm. Coloration. Dorsal surface is olive green in color and the ventral surface is orange yellow or orange red in color. External morphology. This is a 7-mark question. Shape and size. The body of leech is soft. The body of leech is soft, vermiform, which means resembling like a worm. Resembling like a worm. புழு போன்ற அமைப்பு. Elongated and segmented. Elongated, நீல வாக்கில், segmented, கட்டமாக இருக்கும். It becomes like ribbon shaped. Ribbon shaped when externed or grown. Okay. And become cylindrical when contracted. Cylindrical when contracted or shortened. குறுகலாக. Leeches grow up to length of 35 cm. எவ்வளோ வளர்ச்சியாகும்? 35 cm. Okay. Coloration. Dorsal surface. Dorsal, which means back side. Dorsal surface of leech is olive green in color. Olive green in color. Ventral surface, this is the front side, முன் பகுதி of leech is orange yellow or orange red in color. சொல்லுவோம் இல்லையா, ஆரஞ்சு எல்லோ சொல்லுவோம் இல்லையா, ஆரஞ்சு எல்லோ ஆர் ஆரஞ்சு ரெட் இன் கலர். ஓகே. Next, segmentation. Metamerism is the segmentation of the body. The body of leech is metamerically divided into 33 segments. The segments are arranged one behind the other. Each segment is further superficially subdivided into rings or annuli. The temporary clitellum is formed on segments 9 to 11, which is meant to produce a cocoon during the breeding season. Dear children, segmentation. Metamerism is the segmentation. Segment already செட்டியோ கட்டமாக இருக்குன்னு சொல்லியிருக்கேன். ஓகே. So metamerism is the segmentation of the body. In body of leech there are 33 segments. Okay. So in the body of leech there are 33 segments. This is one more question. How many segments of the leech? 33 segments. So segments are arranged one behind the other. Segments are arranged one behind the other. Segments are subdivided into rings or annuli. Annuli, which means external circular ring, வளையமாக இருக்கும். ஓகே, இந்த மாதிரி வளையமாக இருக்கும். So, a temporary clitellum is formed on 9 to 11 segment. Temporary clitellum தற்காலிகமாக இருக்கக்கூடியது 9 to 11 segments. Clitellum produce a cocoon during breeding season. Breeding season is the period of time when animals are produce their young one. A cocoon means, dear children, cocoon means a covering of insect making themselves product before made born their young ones. ஒரு குட்டி போடுறதுக்கு முன்னாடி தன்னைத்தானே கவர் பண்ணி ப்ரொடக்ட் பண்ணிக்கிறது. Can you understand, my dears? Yes. A cocoon means a covering of insect making themselves product before made from born their young ones. So breeding season is the period of time. Breeding season is a period of time when animals are produce their young ones. Receptors. On the dorsal side there are 5 pairs of eyes. On the first 5 segments, each segment bears a number of sensory projection called receptors. Annular receptors are located in each annulus and segmental receptors are located on the first annulus of each segment. Receptors on dorsal side, which means posterior, back side, there are 5 pairs of eyes. 5 pairs of eyes on first 5 segments. முதல் 5 செக்மெண்ட்டில் 5 ஜோடி இருக்கும் கண்கள். ஓகேவா? ஸோ ஈச் செக்மெண்ட் ப்ரொடியூசர்ஸ் நம்பர் ஆஃப் சென்சரி ப்ரொஜெக்ஷன் கால் receptor. சென்சரி which means உணரக்கூடியது. ஸோ ஈச் செக்மெண்ட் ப்ரொடியூசர்ஸ் நம்பர் ஆஃப் சென்சரி ப்ரொஜெக்ஷன் கால் ரிசப்டார்ஸ். ரிசப்டார்ஸ் இஸ் ஆல்சோ கால் ரிசீவர்ஸ் ஆஃப் சிக்னல்ஸ். அதற்கு தேவையான உணவுகள் கிடைக்க போகுது அப்படின்னா அந்த சிக்னல் எடுத்துக்குது இல்லையா, அதுதான் என்ன சொல்லலாம், ரிசப்டார் சொல்கிறோம். ஸோ ஆனுவல் ரெசப்டார் ஆர் லொக்கேட்டட் இன் ஈச் ஆனுலஸ். எல்லா ஆனுலஸ்லேயும் ஆனுலர் ரெசப்டார் இருக்கும். ஓகே, ஸோ எக்ஸ்டர்னல் சர்க்குலர் ரிங், அதை நான் சொன்னேன் ஆல்ரெடி, வளையமாக. ஓகே, ஆனுலஸ். வளையமாக இருக்கும். ஓகே, ஸோ ஆனுலர் ரெசப்டார்ஸ் ஆர் லொக்கேட்டட் இன் ஈச் ஆனுலஸ். எல்லா ஆனுலஸ்லேயும் ஆனுலர் ரெசப்டார் இருக்கும். அது எக்ஸ்டர்னல் சர்க்குலர் ரிங்னு நான் சொல்லியிருந்தேன். ஸோ செக்மெண்டல் ரெசப்டார் ஆர் லொக்கேட்டட் இன் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஆனுலஸ் ஆஃப் ஈச் செக்மெண்ட். நெக்ஸ்ட், சக்கர். Suckers. Leech has 2 suckers. The suckers located at the anterior end is called anterior sucker or oral sucker, which is ventral in position, occupying the first 5 segments. The posterior sucker is formed by the fusion of the last 7 segments. The anterior sucker helps in feeding, while both the suckers help in attachment and locomotion. Suckers. Leech has, this is important 7 mark question. Okay. Suckers. Leech has 2 suckers. How many suckers? 2 suckers. The suckers in anterior end is anterior sucker. The sucker in anterior end is anterior sucker or oral sucker. That is present in ventral position. Ventral position. Anterior mean front side. That occupy the first 5 segment. The posterior sucker is formed by fusion or joining together of last 7 segments. The first 5 segments ventral position. Okay. Last 7 segment posterior position. So anterior sucker helps in feeding front side. But both the sucker helps in attachment and locomotion. Locomotion which means movement. நகர்வதற்கு ஓகேவா ஒரு பிளேஸ்னு ஒரு பிளேஸ்க்கு மூவ் ஆகிறதுக்கு. Listen my dears, suckers. Leech has 2 suckers. The suckers in anterior end is called anterior sucker or oral sucker. So that is present from where? Ventral position. Ventral position and anterior which mean front side, posterior which mean back side. Okay, so that occupy the first 5 segments only. Then the posterior sucker is formed by fusion. Fusion ave இணையக்கூடியது. From where? Last 7 segments. So the anterior sucker helps in from what purposes? Feeding. Okay. But both sucker helps in attachment and locomotion. Locomotion is said to you movement. External aperture. Mouth is located in the middle of anterior sucker. Anus is a small aperture that opens on the mid dorsal side of 26 segment. Nephridia pores. Nephridia open to the exterior by 17 pair of nephridia spores. They lie ventrally on the last annulus of each segment from 6 to 22. Male genital pore. It is a mid-ventral opening situated between second and third annuli of 10th segment. External aperture. This is very very important. Former question dear, mark it. Write the external aperture of Leech. First, external aperture is a hole or opening through which something passes into the body. External aperture is the hole or opening through which something passes into the body. Something passes. Okay, கடத்தக்கூடியது. Mouth. It is located in the middle of anterior sucker. இங்கே அமைஞ்சிருக்குது மிடில். ஓகே, மிடில் ஆஃப் ஆன்டீரியர் சக்கர், உரியக்கூடியதுக்காக, உறிஞ்சி எடுக்கக்கூடியதுக்காக. மிடில் ஆஃப் ஆன்டீரியர் சக்கர். ஆனஸ், ஸ்மால் அப்பர்ச்சர் ஆர் ஹோல், ஒரு துளை மாதிரி இருக்கும். தட் ஓப்பன்ஸ் ஆன் த மிட் dorsal side of 26 segment. Small aperture or hole that opens on the mid dorsal side. Mid dorsal side which means dorsal side middle place. The dorsal side middle place. Okay. So the mid dorsal side of 26 segment. எத்தனை செக்மெண்ட்டில் இருக்கும்? 26 segment. Okay. Nephridia force. Nephridia opens to exterior. Nephridia spore. Nephridia open to exterior by 17 pairs of nephridia pores. They are present on last annulus ventrally on each segment from 6 to 22. Can you understand, my dear? By 17 pairs of nephridia spore, they are present on last annulus. Okay, so ventrally on each segment from 6 to 22. Male genital pore. Male genital pore, mid-ventral opening situated between second and third annuli of 10th segment. பத்தாவது கண்டத்தில் இருக்கக்கூடியது மிட் வென்ட்ரல் ஓப்பனிங் சுச்சுவேட்டட் பிட்வீன் எங்கே அமைஞ்சிருக்கு செகண்ட் அண்டு தேர்டு ஆனுவலி ஆஃப் 10th செக்மெண்ட். Up to this 4 mark question pa. Female genital pore, it lies mid-ventrally between second and third annuli of 11th segment. It is also present in mid-ventral between second and third annuli of 11th segment. Male genital pore வந்து 10th segmentல இருக்கும், but it is same second and third annuli. It the same female genital போரும் உங்களுக்கு செகண்ட் அண்ட் தேர்ட் ஆனுவலில் தான் இருக்கும். ஆனால் எத்தனாவது செக்மெண்ட்டு 11th செக்மெண்ட்டு. I hope you all are marked 2 mark, 4 mark, 7 mark questions in your book. So have your book in your hand and be ready to attend your teachment. In teachment app, I will mark and give 1 mark questions. Okay. Thank you.